And now, what if I tell you as a challenge that you have to make 3 different LEDs blink at 3 different rates? That may sound quite complicated, but with what we have done with the LED class and the LED blinker class, that's going to be super easy to do now. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to use some define. So let's change this to red LED pin, which is pin number 11, and then define yellow LED pin, which is pin number 10, define green LED pin, pin number 9. Okay, so I create a first LED, let's name it red LED, using the red LED pin, and then I create a LED blinker, let's name it also red LED blinker with the red LED object. So I need to change the name here. And of course, change this. Okay. So now we have the exact same thing, just with the context of that LED is the red LED. And what I can do is simply create other LEDs. Yellow LED from the yellow LED pin. LED. So this we have already done that previously to create multiple LEDs, and then from those LEDs I'm going to create also multiple LED blinkers. So this one will be yellow LED blinker from the yellow LED, and the next one will be LED blinker green LED blinker from the green LED. We have 3 LED blinkers on top of 3 LEDs. I'm going to use the yellow LED blinker here to init LED also, and the green LED blinker to init the green LED. So we have created the object, we have set up the pin with init LED, which is going to call the init method from the LED directly. And then in the void loop, well, pretty much the same thing. Yellow LED blinker dot update, and then green LED blinker dot update. So we call update. This is going to go very fast. So basically we call the 3 updates from the 3 different objects very, very fast. It's like we have 1, 2, and 3 different loops inside the loop. And now the best part is, so if we do this, all the LEDs are going to blink every 500 milliseconds. But in the LED blinker, we have an alternative constructor we can call, providing a blink delay. So let's use this, and let's use this right there. So for the red LED, I want the red LED to blink every 200 milliseconds. I want the yellow LED to blink every, let's say, 450 milliseconds, and the green LED to blink at 899 milliseconds. Okay, you can just provide any value you want. And before I test the program here, an improvement could be to just, so that's something you can do as a challenge, and just after this lesson, is to add the push button class here, to add the button in the code, and to also check for the button. So when the button is pressed, then you are going to modify the blink delay for the different LEDs, okay, following the rules that you can imagine. Okay, and now let's actually upload the code to the Arduino. And you can see now we have the 3 LEDs blinking at different rates. So the red LED every 200 milliseconds, the yellow LED every 450 milliseconds, and the green LED every 899 milliseconds, okay? And when you look at the program, well, the program is just 26 lines of code, and it's super easy to read and to understand. And also it's super easy to add new functionalities, okay? You may add new functionalities inside the different classes. You may add another classes on top of that. And you can see your setup is just 3 lines of code. The loop is just 3 lines of code. You could do anything else you want here and keep the same functionalities running. So that's the end of the section on the LED blinker, and as you can see, that is a powerful way to basically add a class here, LED blinker, on top of another class. Okay, so you can use the first class, you can use all of the methods and functionality from the first class in the second class, so you can build a more complex block. Okay, the LED blinker is a more complex block, which is actually this time a functionality that you add on top of a hardware component. Okay, and later on we're going to see also how we can use the LED blinker inside another block to create an even more complex functionality without actually making it complex for the user of the class.